Going from employee to owner is a major shift, and not to be taken lightly. I guess I'd always been fortunate or lucky where I was working. I always worked in great firms with great people. The recession, and I'd gone through the sort of dot-com, recession, and then there was because I started in the city in the 80s, then there was the 90s recession, which lasted about a year. It was sort of a blip. And what surprised us in 2008 was we didn't know we were in a recession. It took at least 6 months before anybody was actually talking about that we were in a recession. So we unfortunately were over-leveraged in 2008. We held on to staff and costs way longer than we should have because we thought, well, things were just slowing down and they would pick up again. But then the duration of the recession, 4 or 5 years, really hurt, and it hurt personally. With my wife is a professional too, and she was sort of questioning, what have you done? What are we going to do? We're going to lose our house. So all of those things started weighing down. So it took a lot of years to restructure. It took a lot of hard conversations with a lot of people, and we found clients, people who, we found out really who our friends were. And Joe, you were definitely one of our friends. You stuck with us. We had a lot of people who let us borrow their time to sort of work through. And I think the integrity of who we are, what we stood for, I think is sort of an American ideal. And I think people were sympathetic to that. And we struggled. We're still struggling with a couple final issues, but we're thankfully solid. And we have a lot of very good, diverse clients.